and welcome to my podcast. This is episode 2 of Becoming Me. Page 2, The Girl Under the Desk. Dear Diary, one page at a time. By the time I reached grade 1, school felt different. Every morning I looked forward to seeing my friends before the bell rang. We would laugh together, play together, and talk about whatever little children talked about. Then the bell would ring. And we hurry into our classroom. Rows of sturdy wooden desks, sunlight pouring through the windows, the smell of chalk lingering in the air. Our teacher stood at the front of the room. She was beautiful, gentle, soft-spoken. She carried a long wooden ruler, not to frighten us, but to point to the blackboard. I can still picture her drawing circles, then circles into circles, teaching us to count. Everything above the desk felt calm. Everything below the desk was different. I sat beside a little girl. I still remember exactly what she looked like. To everyone else, she was just another little girl sitting quietly in class, but almost every day, when the teacher turned toward the blackboard, she would pinch me or hit me beneath that desk. No one noticed, not the teacher, not my classmates, and I never said a word. I didn't cry. I didn't raise my hand. I didn't ask to move. I simply sat there, trying to pretend it wasn't happening. Open that maybe today would be the day she stopped, but tomorrow would come and it would happen again. I remember feeling sad every morning when it was time to go to school, not because I didn't enjoy learning, but because I knew there was a chance it would happen again today. Looking back now, that makes me pause. Because I never told anyone, not my teacher, not my big sister, not my parents. I carried it all by myself. Sometimes I sit and wonder, what was that little girl in me thinking? Why didn't I tell someone? What was I afraid of? Did I believe I just had to put up with it? Or maybe I didn't have the words to explain what was happening. I honestly don't know. Children don't always understand that adults want to help. Sometimes we stay quiet because we don't know how to speak. Sometimes we stay quiet because we think tomorrow will be different. Sometimes we carry things that were never ours to carry alone. That's exactly what happened. That's what I did. Day after day, weeks after weeks, I stayed silent until one ordinary school day, everything changed. Our teacher was standing at the front of the room. The lesson had already begun. The classroom was quiet. Once again, I felt that familiar little pinch beneath the desk, and something inside me reached its limit. Before I even had time to think, I stood up. I turned toward her, and right there in front of my teacher, I punched her in the face with my little hand. Unfortunately, I can remember time stood still. I couldn't believe what I had just done. The classroom was silent. My teacher looked shocked. I was shocked. That wasn't who I was. I wasn't a child who looked for trouble. I wasn't angry. I was just a little girl whose silence had finally overflowed. Looking back today, I don't tell this story because I'm proud that I hit another child. I am not. I wish it had never reached that point. I wish I had found the courage to tell someone. I wish I had gone home and said something to my parents or said something at school, because just maybe that conversation would have changed everything. And over the years, another question has stayed with me. Why? Why would that little girl choose to hurt another child? What was happening in her life? Was someone hurting her? Was she carrying pain she didn't know how to express? I'll probably never know. Life has taught me that people often carry battles we cannot see. That doesn't make what's happening right. But it reminds me that every child has a story. In all honesty, if today I could sit beside that little girl in grade 1, I would wrap my arms around her little shoulders and I would say to her, it's okay, you don't have to carry this by yourself. It's okay to ask for help. Your voice matters, because that's the lesson this page left written on my heart. Not that fighting solves problems. It doesn't. This lesson was this: silence can become very heavy, and no child should ever feel they have to carry hurt alone. As I closed that page of my childhood, I had no idea what the next one would hold. Life had many more pages waiting for me. Some would be filled with laughter, some would bring lessons I never expected to learn. Some pages would bring challenges. Some pages would change me and shape the person I would become. We'll turn those pages together, one page at a time. Remember, your story matters. Your journey has meaning. Keep learning, keep growing, keep becoming. This is Nick's New Mind, New Life. Until next time, stay safe, stay hopeful, and never stop becoming the person you were meant to be. And now, I would like to thank you for spending this moment with me. Thank you for opening this diary. This is Becoming Me. You've been listening to Nick's New Mind, New Life, where every memory holds a lesson, every chapter brings growth, and every story helps discover who we are becoming. Until next page.